clue what the next thing to happen. But who knows? Maybe I'll be somewhere proper. I'm somewhere safe and good. Like, yeah, let's see this. I'll call him a gamer. Destroys his life while his friend cheers him on. So that's L friends, bro. L friends. A friend cheering you on when you're alcoholic instead of like trying to stop you. They weren't even.
Well respected in the
When the
community
hell did
is
I
doing
watch this
things.
shit?
There's a side of streaming that we don't usually talk about on this channel. It's called the Pogger side. Name isn't really important, but it features predominantly Caucasian streamers who get into different things like gaming and some IRL content, desktop streams, etc., etc. And trust me when I say they are a very big side of the internet. Let's take a peek and see what's going on that side of the internet.
See, we're not drunk, guys. Yeah, we're not drunk. But Mang0, on the other hand, no. He's humping toes. No.
End the stream. End it.
What the hell am I watching? That was content creator and streamer Mang0, really big.
It was unfunny as shit, bro. That's crazy.
Super Smash Brothers community, one of the bigger organizers of some of the events in the more recent years. That was Ludwig's Burial Kart event. If you don't know who Ludwig is, one of the biggest YouTubers.
Burial Kart, so like if you lose, you drink beer.
World 6.7.
I don't know what the hell that is, but that's what I'm guessing. Burial Kart. It literally sounds like it. If you lose, you drink beer, or if you win. Or if you lose, most likely. Then after the loser, the winner is probably gonna not be the least drunk.
Million subscribers, big on the Twitch side. And Burial Kart is specifically a game where people are encouraged to drink beers while they play Mario Kart. But just because you're encouraged to drink beers doesn't mean you have to go over the top with it.
Hey, everybody! Mang0 just blew a .32!
Oh.
I'm no longer inviting Mang0 to Mogul Moves events.
Yeah, Ludwig, you shouldn't. Now, we've only looked at parts of the stream, but there are many clips from that stream in which this man, who is a well-known streamer, visible, married, wife, kids, all that stuff, well-respected in the community, is doing things that is completely inappropriate to women, especially after these women are not only sober, but are also telling you to stop. Like, they are explicitly saying that they do not want to be a part of this. However, he continues down this path of trying to create this content.
So he's basically trying to make it like fucking some Carson that shit. Travel back to his motherland. Yo. You wish. What do you think about mine? You wish.
polyps are and how they're removed. Colon polyps are small growths on the lining of the colon. Most are harmless, but some can turn into cancer over time. During a colonoscopy, doctors use a thin tube with a camera to find and remove these polyps, either by snaring them or using special tools. It's quick, painless, and helps prevent colon cancer. Ever wondered what colon polyp... Never done them by myself, don't need no crowd to lay that belt. Got the sweet, now he need help, I add his ass up to the show. Oh, black can't see my face, cut the band and did the race. They got bumped, I beat my case, like Michael Jordan, 2-3 don't play.
And I shouldn't say this because it's politically incorrect. She said, she's beautiful. I'm not allowed to say that, that could be the end of my political career, but I said it anyway. But you are beautiful, and you're beautiful inside. So I wish I had more reporters like you. You've covered Africa for a long time.
Yes, for over 10 years. I covered even your first administration.
Yes, I know that. That's great. Thank you. It's so nice that you said that. Appreciate it.
And I have one more question.
And I shouldn't say this because it's politically incorrect. She said, she's beautiful, and you are I'm not allowed to say that, that could be the end of...
Adam to my mom's old house. They even like the church. Around the barn, the beautiful barn. You know what I mean? That's my mom's house. Said nobody can move in.
Shit, my fault.
I don't know. It's all weird.
What are you pulling her hair? Don't beat her ass.
You guys are amazing.
He's drunk. Actually, so he's probably been thinking about that, doing all that, or maybe he's just doing it in front of the camera, just to, like, as like some publicity stunt.
Hey,
Boink, boink, boink. I did ads.
What's your final placing?
I got second in the worst cup.
Sponsor actually good?
What?
Was that Borderlands sponsor good?
It was fun. I was loving it. I love Borderlands 4.
I love to hear that.
But this was the best day ever.
No, point it down.
Wait, what the fuck did he do?
No, point it down.
Yo, so I'm guessing the nigga was bricked. He had a brick. Okay, that's pause. He was bricked, like harder than the phone or some shit. Why the fuck? And why are they allowed to wear only boxers? Why not just shorts? She's laughing so uncomfortable. Uncomfortably.
You trying to do thug round or no? Man.
Mango's humping Emily.
I'm not. Emily, get it.
Mango's humping Emily.
I'm not. Emily, get it. Emily, stop it. Final words.
Yeah, yo, Loki. It looks like he likes it and shit. He probably had a crush on it and shit.
All right.
Wait, should kids do drugs? Okay, all right.
Okay. I'll just end him with my child. I'll be you at karaoke.
All right, yeah.
There's no way that you look at that and think that that's some sort of normal behavior, some sort of streamer behavior, especially because he doesn't even really know these people. It's not like they have some sort of rapport, specifically the women in the room. It's not like Mang0 knows them. It's not like they know Mang0. They might know of each other, but this is like the first or second time they've ever been in the room, according to Ludwig. And when I say he humped all night. When I say he touched all night. It's clear to a lot of people that in this situation, these women are not only uncomfortable, but also are being essentially harassed. I'm glad that this was caught on camera, because when the situation was brought to somebody like Ludwig's attention or whoever else's attention, they did nothing but gaslight the women calling this out and then enable the behaviors of Mang0.
Mang0 is like an alcoholic. Mang0 can drink 30 beers and act the same he does off no beers. He's a machine of a
He
man.
said he had 7 beers already today.
If you ask him how many beers he's had lifetime, it's probably above 10,000.
Is this event enabling him?
He's the two-time champion. He's never lost.
And we'll get into who's to blame in just a minute here, but Ludwig, this is a little strange. Not even a little strange, a lot of strange for everybody that's around here. You have women telling you that they feel very, very uncomfortable with him. You, as a drunk man, are telling them that they need to relax. This is something that he does all the time, literally sexually harassing people. And then acknowledging that your friend is an alcoholic, you then cheer on as he reaches blood alcohol limits that not only are legally intoxicated and, you know, shouldn't be driving and stuff like that for somebody who's an alcoholic, but potentially lethal at a certain point.
We gotta do PB! Guys, Mang0 just blew a .25!
Mango just blew a .32.
That is my go.
Hey, everybody! Mang0 just blew a .32!
What are they doing?
0.32. So 0.32. And the alcohol limit for you can't drive if you have anything above a 0. Depending on wherever you are. Or have like someone in the car. Oh, this is some I don't fucking know though. But like if someone in the car has to have like if you're trying to drive them somewhere, they have to I don't know, bro. Have like at least 0.5.
That is dangerous. That's not good. That's not good. That's dangerous.
Let's up those numbers!
Thank God there was somebody in the room with a little sliver of common sense. This truly could have ended up being bad. Now, on some more positive notes from this situations, everybody acted responsibly after the fact. Twitch banned him almost immediately after.
Is it a permanent ban though? Probably like temporary. Maybe a month, 2 months, maybe 3. Must.
Cloud9, his esports team, banned him as well. And even Mang0, when tweeting about the situation, took a lot of responsibility and a lot of accountability in his tweets. There was no real beating around the bush. There was no, lacking accountability or avoiding the situation. He owned up to all of it and said he was even looking to get recovery. Some of these tweets include, couldn't sleep, feel like I let so many people down, talked to a few friends, and just realized I have a problem. Everyone has coddled me for so long and kind of looked the other way when it came to my drinking. Don't want anyone to feel bad for me / defend me. Next, I don't want anyone to defend me for my actions. I was in the wrong 100% and there's no one to blame but myself. I crossed the line / boundaries, and no matter the circumstances, once you make someone else uncomfortable, even if you think what you're doing isn't bad in the moment, lines get crossed and it's just over. It's on me and not anyone else. I'm sorry to everyone I hurt in this process, including everyone watching the Melee community. Since all this passed, I've talked to a lot of people. The letter is mostly from them. I lost my C9 family, people I've known for years, people I care about. That phone call with Jack hit hard. It felt like I let down someone who was like a second dad to me. I still don't really know how to think about it. I'm glad that Mang0 took 100% of the blame and told us that we shouldn't be looking at anyone else, but he probably should do that same thing that he did on the internet, have that same conversation in his own household, because his wife took to Twitter and decided to defend him just a little bit, shoot him a little bit of bail. She said, but since I'm not bound by shit as a civilian, Ludwig, I fucking watched you on stream asking for Mang0 to take shots. Of course your little teeny bopper viewer bitch ass wants to pretend that never happened. People were vomiting at your event and you never once decided to pull up.
He did say let's up the numbers. He actually said it. Let's up those numbers.
Listen, hope you enjoy your grace for banning Mang0 while encouraging him to get fucking wasted. Fuck you, Lud. Word for word, I need to do a shot. Where's Mang0? Now, parts of me does agree with what she is saying in her tweet rant about Ludwig and his actions. That's somebody you call your friend, and we talked about that with the whole B. Simone situation. If that's your friend, you have a responsibility to
protect them, keep them safe.
Protect them. Not
tell them if they're doing stupid things, shun them.
Laugh and joke and giggle about them being an alcoholic, especially to women who are saying that he is harassing them, I think that that's where it gets totally ass backwards. Now, while some people in the comments will say he is a grown man, he needs to control himself, that situation could have turned out way worse than what it was. And I'm not even just talking about the Mang0 situation. Like, it was reported, people were vomiting on their computers. They were all out of it, like totally all out of it, reaching lethal blood.
So basically on some frat party shit.
All content levels. There has to be some sort of limit, and it's not just, oh, well, there's content that needs to be made. No. That's not how this works. So yes, Mang0 deserves a fuck ton of blame, and he took all that on the chin. But Ludwig, you kind of got some explaining to do too, buddy.
I'm gonna say I don't mind when Mang0 humps me because I know Mang0. It was super weird if you watched any of the clips when he was humping people he doesn't know very well. My main goal at any event is that the people who are participating have a good time. Like, that is like number one, the most important factor which determines a good event. People who show up have a good time. That's what I care about. And I dropped the ball yesterday. I mean, to be real, I dropped the ball. Because not only did people not have a good time, some people had like an explicitly bad time. Like, they were uncomfortable, wanted to leave early, needed to leave early because they were just feeling uncomfortable, you know? And that's like ultimately my fault, right? That's on me. That's my event. That's my job to do that. So I feel really bad about that. You know, I reached out to anyone who I felt might have felt uncomfortable and talked to them. But also, and I already told Mang0 this, I'm no longer inviting Mang0 to Mogul Moves events.
So Ludwig did take some accountability, addressed it, you know, said that he felt uncomfortable with all the stuff that happened, etc., which is a good thing. But when he got further into the deep dive and into the rabbit hole and stuff like that, it kind of made him look a little worse in the light.
Having to address what happened at your event is pointless to the fact that it happened live while you and your crew and other friends either sat there and watched it happen and egged it on. You actively let him harass multiple women on your show, which is just like kind of disheartening to see a tweet like this get 9K likes. It's kind of sad because like there's literally a clip of me seeing it happen in probably the most minor form that there is a clip, like Mang0 touching somebody's hair, and I did stop it. Like, and what happened is right after the broadcast, you know, Maya came up to me and talked to me, and then the next day I banned him like that when I found out. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's a bit sad how the peanut gallery works, because it's always without any nuance, and like, yeah, I would simply stop harassment when I see it, and it's like, yeah, me too. But ultimately, we can't rewind the clock, and I feel like I try to make the best actions moving forward based off of what happened. And to be honest, like, I don't remember a lot of the night because I was drunk, so I was like, proud's not the right word, but I was happy to see that like there was at least a moment where I saw it, because I don't really remember doing that, and I stopped what I thought was like inappropriate behavior.
I think what Ludwig is missing is that we're talking about the nature of the event. Now, mind you, I don't doubt that you were drunk. I guess that doesn't exclude the fact that we do have the nuance of the conversation where we see you and your collective actively encourage him to do these sorts of things. People are talking about you having accountability for the event that you threw specifically, and how you and the collective should have went about it differently. I mean, there are multiple clips of women saying that they are uncomfortable with the way that Mang0 is treating them, only to be dismissed and even gaslit into thinking that, hey, this is some sort of okay behavior.
Bro, Mang0, give Mang0 water.
What the hell is he? Wait, is he humping the fucking table?
Okay behavior.
Bro, Mang0,
The hell is that?
give
Is
Mang0
that a chip
water.
bag?
Look at this motherfucker.
I gave it the beer. Yeah, let him know, bro.
I don't know, bro.
Dude,
Can we zoom in on that?
Stand.
When I look at the number of clips of people stopping Mang0 versus the number of clips of not just the people,
They outweigh. There's more of the other clip, the bad ones, than the good one.
actively encouraging the behavior, it's not balanced at all. And that's where the accountability for Ludwig needs to happen. You're an event thrower. You throw things and you
Just set, like, no. Oh, don't do this, don't do that, this, that. I'll just understand.
taken to all consideration and all accountability for whatever happens. You know, if somebody dies at your event, if somebody underage gets in your event, if somebody gets too drunk and starts humping different things, you know, being weird and strange to different women that don't know him at your event, that's on you, pal. I'm glad at the end of the day, Mang0 is taking accountability for his actions in totality, taking all these bans and, you know, whatever happens to him in stride. That's big on him. And I'm glad that others did speak up and take some sort of accountability. But as a friend, if my friend is getting
Bro, you
too
just
drunk,
grab them, yo, stop drinking, take the bottle away from him, go, or something. Go. Yo. Yeah, I'm just imagining in my head and stuff. Just imagine there's a guy here, or a friend. Oh, yo, take the bottle away from him, throw it away, or just, yo, stop drinking, or just drink it yourself. That's bad. Toss it away, Yo, you gotta stop. Yo, come away. Let's take a walk. And just start walking outside, doing whatever. He might vomit or some shit. You have to just give him water. Oh no. Sure. Preach, bro. Preach, uncle. Damn, bro. Like, honestly. He could have easily just... I don't know. Okay, I think he's not wrong. The bad outweighs the good. Or it's greater than the good that he did. Try to stop it like once, twice. And let it... I don't know if... Even though he was drunk, but like still. Technically, when you're drunk, you're not in... You're like 98% aware. Depending on how drunk you are. It decreases the more you take. Oh no.